Buenos días, ¿cómo están?
Buenos
¿Me escuchan?
días.
Hola,
Sí,
buenos
sí.
días.
Buenos días.
Rato que no las saludo a todo el mundo.
Y es
¿Cómo está todo el mundo por ahí?
todo bien. Good morning.
Good morning. Bueno, vamos a esperar unos minutos. Muchas gracias por estar a tiempo. Y la charla de hoy va a ser súper informativa. Así que we're very excited for this.
La gente hay
Ujú. Hola,
18.
Carmen, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, buenos días. Aquí en
Días.
carretera, pero me
Pero qué
quise
linda.
conectar para saludarlos a todos. Good morning.
Good
Morning.
Uh,
morning.
Good morning,
is
Carmen.
there people that don't speak Spanish in the group?
Oh,
So the
yes?
presentation can be either in English or Spanish. So I would like to know is there is someone that don't understand Spanish.
Well, I see Slava here. Hi, Slava.
Okay, so Slava. So we will have to go in English.
Yes,
That's what I wanted to
absolutely.
be aware of. So is
Yes.
Beatriz here?
Good morning.
I don't. Oh, there it is. Hi,
I
Beatriz.
don't know. Look at her. She looks gorgeous.
I took that
Ooh.
just for you.
Wow, ¿cómo
Thank
estás,
you.
Beatriz?
Good
Hola.
morning.
Bueno, lo que vamos
We're
a hacer entonces, we're going to do it in English, but if
Ah,
somebody needs anything translated or didn't understand something specifically, put it on the chat and we will review that, immediately in Spanish real quick. We'll do a parenthesis and, take care of whatever questions you might have. So,
or,
si tienen alguna
or
pregunta, pónganla en el chat y así
we
les,
can
les
do it again in
contestamos.
Spanish another time.
Yeah, we can repeat it in Spanish if there are people that would like to. So at the end, please let us know. Por favor, déjenos saber si quieren que esto se repita en español. Esta presentación es muy interesante y una información muy valiosa que me encantaría que nadie se la pierda. Anyway, if you cannot be here all the time, we're going to upload this into YouTube, okay? The channel, the club channel, so you can go and check it out again and again and multiple times. Another thing to, before we start and people get connected, I would like to share that on the February the 19th, we're gonna have an in-person training at the Waldorf Astoria in Pompano Beach. And we're gonna talk about selling luxury, and we will receive also the presentation of that project, okay? So please sign in. We have only 50 spots, so first come, first serve, and it's free. And we will have a nice breakfast and some prosecco and bubbles, and also we're gonna have fun like always. Así que anótense para esta presentación el febrero 19, los que están interesados de oír una presentación de cómo vender lujo, propiedades de lujo, va a ser en el Waldorf Astoria en Pompano Beach, ¿ok? En la sala de eventos son solo 50 cupos. Nos van a invitar a un brunch, un desayuno, unos prosecos, así que no se lo pierdan. El próximo miércoles, febrero 12, tenemos en nuestra agenda una clase lindísima del Institute of Luxury Marketing. Es una de las compañías más reconocidas en el país, de expertos en hacer marketing para propiedades de lujo. Así que le estoy adelantando la agenda. Me falta el 26 confirmar quién nos va a dar la charla, pero bueno, aquí les adelanto. So, take note of the next 2 Wednesdays. Next one, on February the 12th, we're going to have a luxury Institute of Luxury Marketing. It's one of the well-known companies that teach how to do luxury marketing. So we're gonna have an excellent presentation that day. And the following Wednesday, we will do the in-person training at Waldorf Astoria, Pompano Beach.
Están preguntando cómo se pueden registrar al evento. How do we register on the event?
I think there is a link that Marianela set up. If not, we will set it up after today or tomorrow, okay? I'm not sure if they already did it. If they haven't done it, and you will see a link to register between this week. It will be there. We still have 2 weeks for that event in person coming up.
Wonderful.
Not
Thank you,
sure if
Carmen.
it's gonna be even right or whatever it is, okay?
Super. Bueno, son las 10:05. It's 10:05. I think it's perfect timing for us to get started. Beatriz, muchas gracias por estar con nosotros. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for agreeing to do this presentation for us. I think it's going to be of most beneficiary for us. So we're very excited. Please go ahead.
Okay, give me 1 second. Can I share? Am I able to share? Yes.
Yes, you should be able to share.
Why I cannot see it? Give me 1 second. I don't know what's going on. So
Okay, just to confirm, while Beatriz, por mientras tú haces esa partecita, I'm just gonna let everyone know what Cristina wrote on the chat. If anybody wants to register for the event, you know, it's already been placed on the WhatsApp. So if you're not part of the WhatsApp, please let us know so we can add you. And either way, we're gonna put it back on we're gonna put the link back on the WhatsApp so you can have access to it again. Thank you, Cristina.
My pleasure.
for some reason, but look, hold on, let me don't move. I cannot open Safari for some reason. I don't know why. But I can do it on Chrome. All right. So thank you so much. My name is Beatriz Santamaría. Many of you know me, maybe a lot of you don't know me. I've been in the market in development real estate for over 15 years. And I'm just very passionate. I'm just passionate about this segment of the real estate. So I want to start with this. What if I tell you that the price per square feet is not the only reason for you to sell a product? And I'm saying this because I want to invite you to analyze the whole picture about what is it that you are offering to your client. Before yesterday, I was having a very nice conversation with a colleague of mine, and we were talking about just in general everything that is going on in the market, you know, products here, products there, and it amazed me to see how someone that is so experienced, someone with so many years in the market, successful, and it really amazed me that the only factor that this person had to choose a product, it was just the price per square feet. So when we decide to do that, when we just choose a product that is, it looks cheap in the price per square feet, this is what's going to happen. You're going to sell. What if I tell you that there is a building that is brand new, beautiful, big tower, about 500 apartments, 400 apartments, where they are being very aggressive selling a development that is about 700 per square feet. You're going to say, what? I have to sell it now. I have, you know, let's rush. And what if I tell you that that tower, it has only 4 elevators for 500 apartments? I don't know, something like that. What if I tell you that it has only 1 pool, and that is a short-term rental, and also that in the future, when your client is going to be there, or he rents the property, they're going to have resort fee, valet fee, plus the fee to manage your property, and there are another 5,000 units in the surrounding area. And then right there, you that's what I want you to picture, and I want you to understand that that is not the only factor to choose a product to sell. That gonna have to look more, and you're gonna have to dig beyond that factor. And that is just a short introduction to tell you what how shocking for me was that this perspective from someone so seasoned. So what I did, it was just basically putting in visuals. I'm a very visual person, so I gathered, basically I poured all the information that I had in a huge spreadsheet that I've had it for many years, because I like to analyze and I like to see numbers. All the brochures are beautiful. All the sales centers are beautiful. All the products are beautiful. Now, how are we going to compare? I mean, what is it really that I can compare this product to another one, or maybe another 2, 3, 4? So that is basically my invitation today, and my invitation to use this tool that I brought today. This is a website. You can write it down. It's on the chat. It's called the Condo Report. And why is it the Condo Report? And this is a funny story, because many years ago, when I was very young, I was a big fan of the Consumer Report magazine. I don't know if many of you know that magazine. It was it's a very old magazine, and I loved it because you could find any product compared to others. And that is the reason, the story of the name, basically. So if you're gonna find it there, the Condo Report, my phone number is there. If you ever have a question, or if you ever need the simplest, if anyone here knows me and been contacted me in the past, you know that I have the information on the spot. I can tell you anything about most of the development. So if you go to this website, my intention, it was that if you, first of all, you are touring a client, you are going around and you want to know, I don't know, you are around Fort Lauderdale and you want to know who's around, or you are in Pompano, okay, and you want to see what is around. I want you to be able to see it in the map, and you can locate, geographically in the surrounding areas. Where can you go with that client that you just picked up, and maybe having an informal lunch, and it transforms into a business lunch? So I want you to be able to see. If you go to the right, you're gonna find a filter, and you can filter by a lot of not the most common features. Let's say the fastest features that we choose, and basically is the rental policy, the what kind of property is it residential, is it lodging, or is it a condo hotel? The price ranges, the unit size, if you need 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. Let's say that I need a 4-bedroom property, and I want it to be delivered by 2027. So right there, those are the products that are gonna be, that the developments that they have 4 bedrooms, and they're going to be delivering to 2027. And I also wanted to be around 1 to 3 millions, and you can keep going. So basically, there's an invitation for you to use the tool. It's very friendly. It's easy. So basically, that is it is. If you click in any of these bubbles, you're gonna find most of the information, and pretty accurate, very updated. This is a monumental work. I can assure you that. And I've tried to give you the most updated information. Also, I want you to see that you can find the construction update Why the construction update? Because this is many times one of the most common questions. Did the development got a loan? Did they already, what's the construction? I mean, what is the construction progress? In this case, Continuum, they haven't started construction. So basically that, I think that they did the seawall. I think I need to update that one. I think that they did the seawall lately. So you're gonna find basically most of the updated information in terms of a groundbreaking construction loan, which is very important. You're gonna find that there's, if you go, I don't know, any other one, this, I don't know, this is the same Continue. So once you have this and you have the picture about what is it that you're going to offer to your clients. Here I have Pagani. I have most of them. I have them all, and I have all the updates. So we did all this information gather visually, then I proceed to compare. So once you go down here, you're gonna find a bottom that it says charts. And basically this is what I wanted to show you today. That you can come here and you can find updated information at all times. So right now, let's start with what is it that we have in the market right now for sale by developers. This is very important. What I'm telling you is what it is in the market for sale by the developers, even if it's ready or not ready, that is being sold by the developers. It means, by the developers. So you're gonna have, first of all, the number of units that we have by county. We can tell there are 26,934 units in the market for sale. We can see how the majority of the inventory is taken by Miami-Dade, where we have 19,000 units. And then we have Broward with 5,000, and then we have Palm Beach with 2,000 units. The interesting thing is, you would have, I mean, I don't know, about 5 years ago, Palm Beach wasn't on the radar at all. I don't know, I didn't have it on my mind. And it's amazing how slowly but surely it's coming up and it's really growing. So this is an invitation for you to look at that market. It's a growing market, definitely. They come in more and more and more, mostly boutique, mostly on the luxury side. But and we're gonna see it later, but this is an invitation also to look on that market, because it's coming very is becoming relevant. Now, also, if you, I don't know if you're a traveler, but if you notice how the Fort Lauderdale airport has grown and how the Palm Beach airport has grown as well, increasing the number of routes, that will tell you that area is really growing. So that's a big invitation to look at that market. And that is the idea with this. Listen, it's not only Miami-Dade. You have more opportunities for your clients. There are many more products, less competitive, less dense products. I'm not saying Miami-Dade is bad. I'm just saying there are opportunities, and the intention is for you to look at all the opportunities in the different markets. So how do we divide the density of what do we have that offer that we have in the market? So let's look at by county. Miami-Dade, it has, as you can see, we have like the three in the podium. With the gold medal goes for Brickell, that it has 6,000 units coming to the market. And then we have downtown, and then we have Edgewater. Everything else is pretty much even. I mean, pretty much they are around between the 500 to 800 units in the market. Definitely Brickell, downtown, and Edgewater are on the podium with production units for sale. If we go to Broward, we have Fort Lauderdale. We have Hollywood is an upcoming, really, really upcoming. They have several projects there. So it's an upcoming area. Then we have Dania, and then we have Fort Lauderdale. So that's the distribution in in Broward, and in Palm Beach, West Palm Beach has most of the units. Definitely, it's a way to look at it when we see the big picture. We see Brickell, downtown, Fort Lauderdale, and last we have West Palm Beach. All right. If you guys have any questions, you feel free to open the mic. I don't mind. I mean, I love open discussion, and I also, if you have any question, you can write it on the chat. And if you want to see any other information that I just showed you, feel free. I have it on my hand, and I can tell you right away all the information. The number of units per delivery year. This is also very interesting. We're gonna have a quiet year in 2025 with only 3,000 units. Then next year we're gonna have another 3,000 units, but then we double in 2027. And it's going to be again in 2028. And why is this important? I want you to understand that those 2 years, if you're gonna resell a unit, those 2 years are gonna be extremely competitive, and we're gonna have a lot of units on the market. 27 and 28 for Miami-Dade. If we go to Broward, 28 keeps being like a year, the year of deliveries. And then in Palm Beach, it's going to be more towards the 27. So keep in mind the years. If you are on the resale business, and if you are, I don't know, if you're planning to sell pre-construction in 2028, just know that there are another 8,000 units in the market competing. So that is the invitation. Just see the big pictures and when are we gonna get what on a certain year. If we go now, this is very very important. I'm not my intention is not to say the intention is not to say one product is bad or the other is wrong. None of that. It's just I want you to keep in mind what it is on the market, what do we have, how we have it, so you can have informed decisions. That's all. This is about informed decisions. It's not about saying what is wrong or what is right. What is the number of buildings and what is coming on the market in terms of the size of the buildings? So we are always very very attracted by these beautiful big towers, all glass, with this static test that everything is so beautiful and they look so good in the pictures. But you know what? It's only 18 of them that they're gonna come on the market. When you see the whole picture of what is coming to the market, it's only 18 towers that are coming to the market. The majority of our products in the market right now, guess what? It's only 9 floors or less. And this really caught my attention because when even me that I get to manage all this data, I thought that the product goal, it was the big tower, the beautiful glass tower, branded, very glamorous, and it's not. In reality, it's not the majority. It's just there is like a related. Look at this. It's about half. Only if you combine this, 30 floors is not that big. So it was very nice to see this information and how that is for Broward. I'm sorry, for Miami-Dade, that we have a lot of the 9 floors or less. And I can tell you right now, when I saw this, then I went. I think that I don't have that graph. Maybe I would upload it last. It's like that chart. So basically, those 9 floor or less, those are thanks to Bay Harbor Islands. There are a lot of developments in Bay Harbor Islands, beautiful boutique buildings, really cute, nice buildings, very well located in a very nice island. There are a lot of those products in the market, and I can tell you that most of them are in that area. Now if we go to Broward, see, everything changes. Everything is everything is smaller. Everything goes down in height, and it's the same thing for Palm Beach. So this is maybe the reason because we don't look at other counties, because we are always chasing the big tower, the beautiful glass tower, branded glass tower. And again, the invitation is to look beyond these opportunities. And if you're gonna ask me, Beatriz, which products are those? It's very simple. Go back to the map. And if you go back to the map, you can filter by the feature that you want. So those are the numbers per stories, and this is what we have in the market. Let's say what is per number of buildings per rental policy. And the majority in Miami-Dade, let's take a look at the grand total. And the grand total is that we have the big majority, really big majority, is short-term rental. So remember the graph that I showed you? 2028, 2027. Now let's take a look at this. Short-term rental, 3 days, 3 days and 30 days. So we start merging this information, and now we can have a sense that in 27 and 28, we're going to have a lot of inventory. This is about half. This is about half of the total inventory. And this is going to be delivered in 27 and 28. Right there, I can tell you that we're going to have about half of that inventory in 27 and 28 is going to be short-term rentals. So for those 2 years, be prepared and have the right strategy to market the product for your client, because otherwise you're really going to look like you sold me something that is not sellable. So that right there is my invitation. I mean, consider all these factors when selling. And actually, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna do a cross in between the years and the rent. I'll do that. I'm gonna upload it later because I think that that's a very interesting matching, cross matching information. If we keep going, we're gonna find then we have a number of units by rental policy. Isn't it this? Oh, I'm sorry. I number units by rental policy. This is the grand total, and then we have Miami-Dade. And Miami-Dade is where we have a lot of short-term rentals buildings. If we go to Broward, when we go to Broward, it changes a little bit. It's a little bit more balanced. The Broward market goes more towards the 30 days. And I think that it can be influenced by the snowbirds. Yeah, I think that it can be by that. So the developers, they know that these people, they're going to stay minimum, at least they're going to be a month. So maybe the short-term rental business is more oriented towards the winter vacationers. If we go to Palm Beach, definitely, I mean, that is not a short-term rental market so far. Everything everything goes up in the term. So the price ranges, let's see what is in terms of price ranges. The majority for the grand total, the majority of the inventory, the number of units, everything, it goes between the 500 to 1 million. So picture yourself in 27, 28, and you have a short-term rental that you purchase around this price, between the 500 to 1 million. I have news for you. You have a lot of competition to sell or rent that unit. I'm not saying it is wrong. I just want you to know that you will have competition, period. It is what it is. For some clients, that is okay. For others, it is not. This is an invitation to know what is going to happen, because it's already on the, it's already, we're already selling it. It's already, a lot of them are going already up in construction. So this is a fact. Now, let's take a look at all the counties. When we see Miami-Dade, definitely our market is between 500 to 1 million. And then we go to from 1 to 3. We are not really on the ultra luxury segment. If you're telling me that you're selling luxury by selling a $500 unit, you are not. This is not Miami-Dade. Miami-Dade, the inventory that we have from 5 million and up is really low. When we go to Broward, Broward is also between the 501 million, and everything spreads out from 1, 3, and 5 millions. But they also go into the lower side, and in Palm Beach is also goes into the 1 to 3, and they have also for higher values. So this is the picture for the price ranges. So right now we're getting a conclusion right now here that most of the inventory is in the short-term rental side. It is for 27, 28, that the price range is between 500 to 1 million. So that's what we're getting so far. Guys, if you have any question, feel free on the chat. I have it here on my right-hand side. Feel free to ask anything. Now, what is it that it is selling? So the grand total, the grand majority, 114 buildings, they have 2 bedrooms. And then we go to the 3 bedrooms with 102 units. Then we go to 1 bedroom studios. And there are not that many. Someone is on the mic. So we don't have that many 4, 5, and 6. That is really rare to find, which it calls my attention because let me tell you, California, New York, Chicago, and everybody is moving here with kids. I wonder where that people are going. Maybe you guys, the expert on the used market, on resales, can tell me if they're buying houses, because condos are non-existent on that side. If we go to Miami-Dade, if it follows the same trend, mainly 2 bedrooms. I think that the 2 bedrooms apartments are the top of the list, and then the 3 bedrooms and studios. Also caught my attention. It really surprised me because I thought that we were flooded with studios lately, but apparently it's not. If we go to Broward, it's about the same tendency. Palm Beach, it goes also. Studios are not that strong in Palm Beach. Definitely the 3 bedrooms. So you see the shift. If we go more to Palm Beach, we're gonna find more is more dominant, the 3 bedroom market. So this is the grand total for what it is in terms of sizes and how many buildings are offering those sizes. In terms of very interesting, we are beach, we are ocean, we sell every single beautiful brochure in Miami has a picture of the building with the boat approaching. So why not? Let's take a look at who has boat slips. In total, there are 20 buildings offering boat slips in the 3 counties. Miami-Dade has 9 buildings that it offers boat slip. Now, not necessary. You can dock your boat. Not necessary. They will sell the boat slip. Not necessary, but they will have it available. It's very difficult to find a development that will sell you the boat slip. It's not that many, but in general, I wanted to show how is the boat life in Miami in reality. We are selling a beautiful city, but we're not selling the real joy of enjoying the ocean. It's just beach and that's it. I mean, it's also about boats. So I wanted to show what are we offering. And this one, I love it. I definitely love to show this slide because everybody wants to see the ocean. Everybody wants to see water from their window, from the balcony. And not that many people takes the moment to think of, hold on, what kind of water am I selling? Okay, so there's a big difference. Beachfront is to be on the beach, on the sand, and that has a price. It's not the same to be beachfront to be oceanfront. I can be oceanfront and, you know, my water can be down there. If I go to the lobby, my water can be down there, Biscayne Bay, but not necessarily I'm gonna have the joy to have the beach to enjoy with my kids, with my grandkids during the weekend. That is a huge difference. So we have beachfront, we have oceanfront, we have canal front, and I'm gonna call canal front because I could, if anybody has any different word, just tell me, but I couldn't find another word to call all these small canals that might end up through open waters, but not necessarily is a wide open view like we have in the different small islands that we have through the three counties. You know, when you go up north through the intercoastal, you're gonna find a bunch of small islands. So that is canal front. I call it canal front. I don't like the word, but I couldn't find another word. So that's what I refer to. And then we have the intercoastal, and then we have lakefront, riverfront for all the buildings that are coming on the market. So this is the big difference between everything and how they are on the water or not. What kind of water is the best question, the big question that I want you to ask. And I want you to know that depending on that water, it is the price. So, you know, even sometimes some developments are sold like beachfront when they are only canal front, and they will show you the beautiful picture with the water in front, but they don't show you that across is the right in front or across the canal is another building. So let's I want to invite you to make a difference between what kind of water is the development has, and learn to compare that. Maybe you're going to find another building that it has more open waters because your client is obsessed with waking up with the ocean. So this is my invitation. What kind of water? And again, if you want to know which buildings are those, go back to the map and take a look and just filter. You're gonna find them right there. Everything is right there. If we go to Broward, we go, and this in Miami-Dade. This is Miami-Dade. In Miami-Dade, all these oceanfront Biscayne Bay. Basically, it's all the buildings that we have in Brickell and Edgewater that they are facing the bay. Basically, are mainly those buildings. In Broward, we have a lot of buildings in the intercoastal. That the intercoastal is beautiful. Don't take me wrong; it's really beautiful. I don't want to. It's not a canal. It's just the intercoastal. And they have 3 beachfront, Palm Beach changes. Beach is a lot, you know, beach and intercoastal, and the grand total we have. This is the grand total for all the kind of water access that we have from the buildings. I don't know why that one repeated. This is awkward. Okay, maybe I wanted to do another one. So now any question about the inventory in particular? Feel free. Let's take a break and let's chat. Ask questions about the inventory and about the buildings, because we're gonna go to the short-term rental market.
Yes, I have a question, if you don't mind.
Tell me.
Thank you, Beatriz. I connected late, so my question is, when you're talking about the inventory, this is only new construction, or are we talking what is for sale right now?
No, it's only new construction sold by the developer.
Oh,
only.
okay. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry about that.
Hi, Beatriz. Cristina here. I have a question. I'm looking
Hola.
into, hola, hola. I'm looking into your map and I don't see any developments in North Bay Village, which there are a few also there now.
Yeah, yeah, definitely they're
when I
there.
look in,
North Bay Village. Let me
if
pull
you
it
go
up.
back to the map, you know, when you have like the little bubbles in your, when you go like to the first page. I uploaded the map, and I mean I made it bigger in my computer and I couldn't find them.
Right there.
Okay, so for some reason when I open it in my computer, it's not showing. Is it because I'm not subscribed yet to your
Maybe,
website?
clear all the filters. Maybe you
Okay,
have
got it.
and it's not showing you because of that. This is what I'm doing right now.
Okay,
I'm taking out all the filters so you can see them all.
you can see them all. Got it, got it. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
but we have three. Basically, it's our three in Pagani, Continuum, and Shoma.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Thank you.
Anything else?
There'll be more questions when you go over the short-term rentals and at the end for sure.
All right, so let's go to the hi Slav, how are you, dear? Slav is asking if which areas have the most potential for growth in terms of new construction. Listen, as a matter of fact, North Bay Village is growing a lot, and I think that is going to be a very relevant area in the future. For some reason, Palm Beach calls my attention a lot. It really calls my attention. It's a mix between the data that I showed you and intuition. It really calls my attention. I have a development. It's a small development. This is my listing. It's called the Alley in the Little River. It is very important to know that if you get to read the news about what's going on in this all the Little River, Little Haiti, and Upper Miami district, you will go crazy about that area. It's really happening. And lately Coconut Grove is growing. A lot of new developments in Coconut Grove. Coral Gables is coming up with also more developments than usual. So those are the areas that are kind of, I see them growing, more developments coming. So maybe there's an opportunity for, to jump in the bus on those areas before it gets too crowded and it's just a matter of offer and demand. I mean, if it gets very popular, of course, there's going to be a lot of developers, and of course, the market is going to grow on those areas. I hope that answers. I mean, I don't want to. It's not about everything is wrong or everything is right. It's just informed, and I'm not saying Brickell downtown or Edgewater is wrong. No, I love those areas. It's just according to this the question, I see those areas growing. Anything else? No. Okay, so let's go back to the let's go to the short-term rental. Let's go to the short-term rental. So in the short-term rental, because this is I found this conversation very often among my colleagues talking about the short-term rental, what's going on, what's going to happen. So I think I wanted to do it separately. I wanted to show what is the what are the numbers. When we see the number of buildings, this is just short-term rentals business. And I did it separately because it's a very common conversation. Some of them believe partly, I mean, with their heart on the market, and they have all the arguments, which I find valid, and many others also find that that is a subject to be worried about. So you choose which side do you want to be, and here is the information. In total, we have 21 buildings coming on the market for 2027. That is going to be the peak of the market. Right now, we already have 6 buildings ready to for you to sell. If your client is interested on this kind of product, we already have 6 buildings. 14 buildings are coming this year. In 2026, 16, 2027, 21, 2028, 12 units. Now, my invitation is this one. 22, oh, well, in 2028, thank God, we're going to have a break. No, we're not going to have a break. We have to wait for the new projects that are going to be launched this year. So, of course, it takes about 2 to 3 years to start delivering, depending on the size of the building. And in 2028, then we're gonna see that increasing. Just for you to know, I'm gonna be updating. I update the information constantly, but the charts, it'll be about monthly that I would upload it. So this is the grand total. So let's see the difference, because there's a difference. A lot of people, there's also like a discussion. What is a short-term rental? 3 days or 30 days? Well, I wanted to show you both. Some people consider 30 days a short-term rental, so 3 days is also a short-term rental. So for 3 days, the tendency is the same. 27 is on top. We have we have 3 ready, 9, 9, 13 in 2027. 28, we have 7. And if we go to the 30 days, it is the same tendency. So I just wanted to show you so you can see all what it is that is available, that is going to become available for that year. When we go to the number of units, the number of units is that, of course, we're gonna see. So take a look, grand total. Let me go to about 2028. Oh, good. It's only 12 buildings. Well, let's take a look how many units on those 12 buildings are going to bring. And then we find that it jumps and it's really a big year, maybe lower number of buildings, but higher number of units for 2027, 28. If you sum in terms of the 3 days, this here we have the numbers where 28, it keeps on top in terms of number of units, but 30 days also it is the same. It's exactly the same tendency. So take a look at the difference between number of buildings and number of units. In 28, even though we have a lower number of buildings, we have higher number of lower number of buildings, we have higher number of buildings. That is very interesting to look at. Once again, STR, maybe if you don't know, STR it stands for short-term rental. And when you are in the business of a short-term rental, you want to find those three letters right there. Very common. It's just a standard in the industry. If we where can I check the report after the Zoom meeting? You can look at it at the website. It's right there. www.condoreport.com. That goes, Elizabeth was asking on the chat. So the grand total, if we look at per county, Broward, it has 3,800 units, and then Miami-Dade has the majority of the short-term rental business to be delivered in 2028, which is, we already saw that it has the big majority of them. So Miami-Dade, the king of the short-term rental business, and we go to the 30 days, kind of evens out a little bit more with with Miami-Dade and Broward. So here we have the 3 days, and here we have the grand total. Neighborhood. Who's the winner on the short-term rental business? I combined, this graph is going to show you combined 3 days plus the 30 days with the blue color. Then we have Brickell, followed by downtown, followed by Fort Lauderdale, and then we have Hollywood. There are three projects in Hollywood that are new to the market. I mean, fairly new, that they come in to the market. So we have Brickell, downtown, Fort Lauderdale, Edgewater, Hollywood, Wynwood. So that is the big picture about what is going to happen in 2027 and 28, where those units are going to be located. Now we know that it's going to be in Brickell, in downtown Edgewater, Fort Lauderdale, Wynwood, which one is the last one? Big one, it'll be Hollywood. All right. So that is what we have right now as a for sale. So what is all that inventory? What is the price range? 500 to 1 million.
One question, Beatriz. How many in each area in Brickell? How many in downtown? How many
Units?
units? Yes. How many units we're gonna be closed in total? Yeah, in total in each area.
Right there.
Is it in the chart? Okay.
It is right there. Right there. The one that you're looking at is that one.
Yeah. Okay.
The number of units. You have 23, almost 2,400 plus 1,800. You can add it up if you want. I mean, it's about 4,000 units coming to Brickell for short-term rental.
Okay.
That answers your question?
Yes, and I thought that downtown was more density than Brickell.
Apparently it's not.
Wow.
Apparently it's not. I mean, hold on.
Yes. And the second is downtown, yeah.
No, hold on. Let me rephrase that. In total, with 3 days and 30 days, why do I combine it? Because a lot of people that are in the business, you know that I mean, some people trick out the systems and the associations and they end up doing short-term, really daily, short-term rental business in a building that doesn't allow anything shorter than 30 days. But if you see 3 days, when we're looking at daily rentals, downtown wins. Let me show you again. So that's a good question. So we understand. So if you see downtown, in the 3 days, in the daily business, downtown is higher than Brickell. In the total business, Brickell is higher than downtown.
Understood.
Got it?
Yeah.
Any other question? All right, so let's go to the price range of those buildings. They are more, the big majority, they are on the 500 to 1 million. Then or some of them, they are 10 buildings, they are below 500,000. If you are curious to find this inventory, you can go to the map, just a filter, and if you're gonna find them there. Number of buildings per, how many of those short-term rental units are waterfront? So I did this one because we saw this fantasy of Miami Ocean, which is true. But when it comes to real estate, I'm not gonna be able to sell you a short-term rental unit looking at the water with a beautiful ocean sunset. It doesn't exist. This is here it is. It doesn't exist. So don't perpetuate your client with that illusion, because it doesn't exist. The majority of the inventory is inland, which is that's the reality. Everything else is very rare. You're not gonna find it. There are very few of them short-term rental that get to see or get to touch some sort of water. All right. So that's another one that I really liked it in terms of the short-term rental business, and that's what I have in terms of the charts. Any question, any suggestion about any chart? Oh, there's a question that it says, planning on attending. Oh, no, never mind. I'm sorry. Any other question about this information, or suggestion about any other chart that I can have in the future? Questions? No questions. Okay. So I'm going to show you now the one that is the update. So what do we have new to the market? if you think that the market has been very quiet, you are absolutely wrong. In the last quarter, oh no, I'm sorry, new to the market. Oh, I have here one that I wanted to show you about Teams. Oh, I didn't upload it. Okay, I'll do it another day that you guys can, but I have it. Basically, what are the main architects and the main sales and marketing committees. I'm gonna upload it later. And you're gonna be able to see it, who are the major player in terms of architects, sales and marketing companies, developers. I have it read. It's just that I didn't plug it in. I'm sorry about that, but you can connect later to the website. So what is new to the market? In the last quarter, this is since about October, if I'm not wrong, October, November, December, and even January, the last 3 months. This, you're gonna find it on the map by a filter that it says just launched. And if you click there on just launch, let me go outdoor for you guys so I can show you what it has been just launched. We're gonna find it here on the just launched sales. So this is everything that just came to the market. And take a look that we have from all the way down from Coral Gables, Coconut Grove, keep going up north, even all the way to Pompano. We have new inventory. So what kind of inventory is that? Let's take a look in a different way. So we have the Coconut Grove. It has 3 new buildings, new products in the market, and those are I'll go back in the market, do the map in a second. The Lincoln is a beautiful new building, really nice, very, I don't know, nice boutique. We have in Aventura. This is, actually, I like that one. I like Aventura having products in the market because Aventura didn't have any product in the last, I don't know, I think that since Marina Palms and Aventura Park Square. That was about 10 years ago. So I really like the one because Aventura is a very unique market with a very traditional community. So it's like the same family, same people over and over through generations. So I like that one. New product in Aventura. I really liked it. We have Coconut Grove upcoming. 3 products are upcoming, and the other ones, they are spread in the different Bay Harbor Islands, Brickell, Coral Gables, Miami, Midtown, and Surfside. In Broward, definitely it's only 2 new buildings in Fort Lauderdale, and in Palm Beach we have 1 grand total. This is how is distributed. So those we have it's a total of 1, 2, 4, 9, 10, 14 new buildings coming to the market. How many units? So here are the projects. So we have Avenia by Fendi. This is in Aventura. Viceroy Residences. This is the one in Aventura as well. We have Pool House that is down in Coconut Grove. The Standard, that one is in Brickell. Atelier is in Coconut Grove. The Lincoln is in Coconut Grove. The Wall is in Coconut Grove. Ponds Park is also in Coconut Grove. Villa 17, Miami Tropics, and the Delmore. The Delmore is the one where the Surfside Towers are, that new one. Lowest price, 15 millions. Really big units. I think that they are 4 and 5 bedrooms. So that one is the Delmore. In Broward, we have the San Regis Residences in Bahia Mar is where the Fort Lauderdale boat show is hosted. So it's right all that got remodeled, and I don't know how many things are they doing or done. Actually, I'm gonna go to the presentation next week Then we have Palm Beach that they launched W Pompano Beach. Isn't it the one that Carmen said that you guys are gonna go? I think so. So this is the total of what is coming to the market, the amount of units. No, I'm sorry. The number of units that were recently launched. So all these inventories, they are very likely, most of them are going to be on reservations by now. So this is just for the section honoring the title of the presentation saying update. This is the update for you to know what is just new to the market and what are the price ranges for this inventory. We have a lot. We have here in Brickell. I mean, the ones in Aventura, they are between 500. If we go to Brickell, everything is between 500 to 1 million. If we go to Fort Lauderdale, it's where where we have just one that is 5 million and up. So right there we have the price ranges, most of them around the 1 to 3 millions. Just if we go north, the new ones are between 1 to 3 millions. If we go south, it's between 500 to 1 million. It's more or less the price ranges that we are getting. The number of units, I just uploaded this one, and this is the title is wrong, but it's in terms of the short-term rentals. The short-term rentals, who is who? So this is for showing that we have the 6 months, the 3 months. You can see it on the market. And once again, we have a lot of units coming in for Lauderdale for short-term rental, which is this one that we finding here. 30-day, 936 units that they're gonna be rented for short-term rental. So that's it. Any questions? Any questions, everybody?
Timing to absorb that units coming to the market between 27 and 2018, 29.
I truly don't know. I mean, I truly don't know. That is, that'll have to be a combination between the existent inventory, which is not my specialty. So that at this point, I don't have that information. I'm not an expert on it, so I truly don't know. There are many other markets in the market, other market reports in the that the different companies, they have very good ones, and they do a lot of that. They do have a lot of that information. Maybe you can do a cross information and come up with your own decisions. I truly don't know. I'm just telling you what is coming. I cannot tell you how fast it is going to absorb. Usually, I can tell you what happens usually in new construction. If an economy falls down, I mean, like in between 2010 to 2015, we had Venezuela, we had Argentina, and we also had a lot of Brazilians buying. And so if any economy is having problems, we're very lucky. If we depend a lot on this on if any other place in the planet starts having problems, then we are lucky at that very same moment. I mean, like during COVID, New York, California, Chicago, Texas, not as much Texas, but yes, we did have it. They felt that they were not very lucky living on those places, so they moved here to Miami, and the trend continues because they don't like at the end of the day, this is United States of America, and at the end of the day, it's like we are a conglomerate of different states. So people from California, they know. I'm sorry? Okay, so people are still moving. So if anything happens at any of other states inside United States, in America, they're gonna move here to Miami. We have because we have taxes, we have weather, and we have a lot of product to sell. So very likely they're gonna come here, and if we, in comparison with their income and their properties, we still cheaper. So the best answer and the best compass for you to have is just look where who's having problems, and that'll tell you how much are we going to sell. Any other question?
Bueno, thank you, Beatriz. Thank you for this presentation. I think everybody's definitely taking notes, and I think we're all gonna look into this website. Thank you for bringing that to the table this morning. It is 11:05, so at this point, we are 5 minutes over our time, but it was definitely informative. So thank you for that. We really appreciate your time and your effort putting this presentation together for us.
This is fantastic.
Thank you very
Cristina.
much.
Thank
Anyone
you.
else has any other questions? Feel free to reach out to us on the chat. We'll try to get it, get you some answers, some responses. And of course, like Cristina put out there, we do have all of these
Yes.
presentations available on our YouTube channel. So please subscribe, follow us, and then that way you can always have all these presentations at your fingertips. If anyone else has
Fantastic.
anything to say it now, or hold your peace until later on today. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Have
you.
a wonderful day. Thank you, Beatriz.
Yes, it was fantastic, Beatriz. Muchísimas gracias.
Con gusto.
Estamos en contacto.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Have a great selling day.
Thank
Ciao.
you. Gracias.
Bye.
Thank you, Beatriz.